Hi! You can call me the Prince of Normandy, because today we're doing Out Past the Rings, Volume 30. It is the Congratulations cassette demo that was released on November 26th of 2014 on Zegema Beach Records and Skeletal Lightning. There is a very rich history with Zegema Beach and Congratulations. Well, maybe myself in particular. I love Congratulations. This EP is absolutely amazing. This EP is sold out, just so you know. I guess we'll start with, I watched a live video that was posted on YouTube back in early 2014, I believe by Anthony D'Souza, and he shared it in one of the Facebook communities, and I watched the video, my brain exploded. I quickly tried to find information on the band and stumbled across incorrect information that they had broken up. So that led to me jumping on YouTube with my Cool Edit Pro from 2001 or whatever and making MP3s of all of the live videos that I had found there so I could listen to them. Later on, I found out that the band was not broken up, and they were in fact part of many other bands. So I went to go see Justin first, one of the guitar players. He played in New Wings. So I saw them. He then told me that, hey, the drummer and the bassist in Congratulations also play in Life in Vacuum, who's playing Hamilton in a few weeks. So I then went to go see Life in Vacuum, who, to this day, I love Life in Vacuum. If you haven't checked out Life in Vacuum, check out Life in Vacuum. After that Hamilton show, I finally got to see the band as a whole and meet Tony, kind of, I guess, the founding member in a way, in Waterloo when they played with the Caution Children. So that was a good show. I met Logan from Jillian Carter for the first time. Strong bond there as well, I would say. And I got Congratulations to then agree to play the first show that I ever put on in Hamilton. I guess the first ZBR show, which was stupid. It was Itto, Congratulations, Life in Vacuum, Sketchbooks, and someone else. I don't remember who. Terry Green? I don't know. Someone really good. So that was an incredible experience. I quickly formed a very close bond with, I feel like, the members at that point. They are, what does Congratulations sounds like? There's some Desaparecidos going on there. A bit of Brightcom Blue, a bit of Bright Eyes as well. I would also say that there's some Funeral Diner going on there and an obvious crossover with Life in Vacuum, although if you listen to the two bands back to back and didn't know that they were related, you would not know that the two members are shared. They have very different sounds, both being equally amazing. I guess that brings us to the actual cassette. We did 150 copies. They actually recorded 6 songs in the session instead of just the 5 that appear on this EP. There's one on a 7-inch split with The Rabbit Theory. Skeletal Lightning took, I think, 50 copies, and I guess I took 50 copies, and I think the band took 50 copies, or maybe just 30, I don't remember. So there's the fantastic, absolutely fantastic art that Sally, my friend, did for this, who also did Sampler number 3. It fits so well. It was perfect. I remember when Tony saw it, he was like, oh my lord. That's great. I also made the opposite of great with my alternate cover out of 10, which is Sasha's feet. And the inside is a brain exploding, or at least a poor artist's conception of one. I think it's supposed to be exploding like a balloon. I don't know. What else do we have? I guess the songs on this are really, really good. It starts with a banger, Aren't You Frightened, Skinny, Scary Skeleton, which has Justin's dreamy riffs work their way. Oh, Justin also plays in Yoo Doo Right now, who's getting pretty big. his dreamy riffs. Oh, he also makes pedals. His dreamy riffs really give Congratulations a very different feel. And then you've got the dual vocals going back and forth between Tony and Sasha. Sometimes screamed, sometimes sung, sometimes somewhere in the middle. It's all amazing. The live show also was amazing. After that opener, you've got we got two poppier tracks, more in like the Desaparecidos Life in Vacuum realm, I guess. And then you've got dreamy Bright Eyes, track 4 with Your Halo Glistens, and then there's the closer Gospel. Interesting story there is that track was untitled for a very long time, and I kept pestering them like, what is that song called? It's amazing. It sounds like gospel. The band Gospel. So it ended up being called Gospel when they gave me the track listing, and I was, I love you guys. Congratulations. So we did the release show on October 29th. Oh. I think maybe the album was released on October 29th. Why do I have that date in my head? I don't know. There it is, October 29th. Okay, so the release show, I guess, was November 16th at Doors Pub in Hamilton with Nous Étions from Montreal, or Quebec, who we recently discussed earlier, and Terry Green, who will definitely be coming up more than once. It was an incredible show. A lot of the footage, we'll talk about that later. We've also got this show, which was the busiest show, I think, that I've ever put on, with the exception of the fests. And it's Wimp City Total Bummer, followed by 2 nights, The Reptilian, and then Congratulations closed. It was fantastic. The enthusiasm there was more than I had ever seen before at any show that I'd put on. It was amazing. I think it's notable that like I said, I developed a pretty close relationship. It's cool to actually hang out with the bands and the people outside of the musical aspect of it all. I was pretty good friends with Tony. I would drive to Waterloo to see him. He would drive down and see me in Hamilton. We did a podcast together, which you can check out on omsbpodcast.bandcamp.com. The entire band came down for a barbecue at my house, just the band and my family, I guess. I guess at that point it was just Lisa and I. Maybe Lucas was there. Yeah, Lucas was born. And we just ate food and talked and hung out on the back porch. And they surprised me and showed up at my birthday, which was super nice. And that was Tony and Sasha, if I recall. They reformed briefly after going on hiatus, I guess, because Justin moved to Quebec, and they got a replacement different guitar player, which they were kind of gearing up steam to do something else, and just kind of quickly disbanded. Tony kind of withdrew, and they didn't want to go on with Tony, because Tony was definitely one of the big reasons why Congratulations was Congratulations, despite the name Congratulations, which comes from, I believe, Tony used to say Congratulations a lot, so that's why they're called Congratulations. Unfortunately, Congratulations also came out around the same time as Celebration, so boy did that get confusing fast. What do we got left? Oh, I guess I'll leave you with the Zampler will be next, Zampler number 4. A very good Zampler, perhaps my favorite titled Zampler. And instead of giving you a song with just a little art video there, we will do the music video for the first track from this EP. As I started making it over 5 years ago, the band broke up. I was having trouble editing because I'm not an editor, and kind of scrapped it, and then I revisited it a few months ago. And just a few nights ago, I was like, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to put in 20 minutes, and bang, I finished the entire thing. So it's basically just all shots from their live shows that I had attended, which is probably about half of their shows. A bit of an enigma of a band. I love you, Congratulations. I hope you reform one day, and maybe we'll get some more releases out, even if it's a discography. release.